Tonight I'm making a simple supper. I am right now boiling a few navy beans and some kidney beans. And I'm going to make a filling, and I'm going to stuff a yellow zucchini. I've got rice cooking. I'm making a full batch, and then with the leftovers I just divide it up and freeze it, and I can pull it out and use in other dishes. I guess actually this is more of an orange squash, not a yellow. Oh, the rice cooker just beeped. I guess that's done. And I'm going to cut this in half. If I can do this straight. Might not be straight. Do the best I can. One half might be bigger than the other. Okay. Now I'm going to scoop out the centers, and then I'm going to make my filling. Well, I've scooped out the centers and I've put them in a glass pan, which is where I will cook this dish later. I have 1 cup of the mixed cooked beans in the bowl, and I'm adding 1 small chopped onion, 2 cloves of garlic, minced, 1 cup of cooked rice. I added 1 cup of chopped tomatoes, fresh tomatoes, and some salt and pepper and a bit of onion powder. Also a bit of garlic powder too. Well, I have put the filling into the zucchini boats, and I have added a little water into the bottom. The oven is heating to 350. I'm going to cook it till it's the zucchini is tender, and while it's going to be covered with tin foil. Then I'm going to sprinkle some shredded cheese on it. It can be non-dairy or dairy, and cook it uncovered for 5 to 10 minutes until the cheese melts on top and it browns a little bit. I have leftover rice ready to freeze and some leftover filling. In regards spices, I've added all different kinds of spices when I've made these fillings. I sometimes add chili powder, sometimes crushed red peppers, sometimes taco seasoning, sometimes add a little tomato sauce or crushed tomatoes. You can kind of do all kinds of things, but it's just stuffing the zucchini and cooking it. I've used textured vegan protein instead of beans. If you're a meat eater, you can use ground beef. I've used all kinds of different vegetables, chopped some celery in it. I've used stewed tomatoes instead of fresh tomatoes, quinoa instead of rice. There's so many variations and so many different spices you can add to fill the zucchini. There they are finished. It took, I cooked them for 30 minutes covered. Then I put the cheese on, and I only cooked them for another 5 minutes uncovered. And that one of them will be my supper, and one I will freeze for another day.